Hello and welcome to another video, and yet again I try out another format. This time I want to show you how to improve your instrument and take care of it. And where could you possibly start if not by cleaning your stuff? Because only a clean, dirt-free instrument guarantees smooth bendings and long resonating strings. So in this first video I'll show you how I clean my frets and take care of the fretboard of my instruments. At first you have to find out what kind of wood and fret material you've got, because different materials require different kind of care. We'll start with the frets and I keep it short. You can basically distinguish stainless steel frets from everything else. Most of my guitars have stainless steel frets because they hardly wear off and generally don't need much care. But I still got some guitars with regular frets. Regarding the fretboard material, we have painted woods, mostly maple, and unpainted woods. The unpainted woods can be classified into less visible grained woods like ebony and more visible grained woods like rosewood. Because those three are still the most common, I'll show you how I take care of each. So here's what we need for a guitar with normal frets and any kind of fretboard. Masking tape, some fretboard oil, I personally use lemon oil, O steel wool, don't use any rougher steel wool, a pair of old scissors, and 2 dry cloths. We'll start with my Fender American Stratocaster with maple fretboard and pretend that the frets have some serious dirt on them. So at first we unscrew the neck. You could actually let the neck screw to the body, but I had to remove the neck for another video, so I can at least save some masking tape. If you want to leave the neck to the body, or if you have a neck-through guitar, you have to use your masking tape and tape every magnetical device generously, because you are going to produce some metal dust and don't want any of it in your pickups. So more is more here. So after masking the critical body parts, we also have to mask the fretboard. You could mask it completely, but since not everyone is as rich as me, I'll show you some cheaper way and only mask a single fret at a time. Just be sure to tape very precisely to avoid any scratches or stress marks on the fretboard. When you've either finished your sticker album workout or cheaped out, grab some slice of steel wool and rub it against every masked fret individually. You should see quite the effect. Now move the masking tape to the next fret and continue until you have every fret covered. At the end, be sure to get rid of the metal dust before you unmask your pickups. Now we take care of the fretboard. Painted wood is actually the easiest to take care of, so we apply some lemon oil to the board and rub off the dirt of the frets. I mostly clean 2 to 3 frets at once, but heavier dirt might make you rub each fret individually. After that, I finish everything off with my clean cloth and that's it. Now if you have a fretboard like ebony with very fine grains, you can basically do the same as I did with the maple fretboard. That being said, it could happen that your fretboard is dried out and needs some more intensive care. If that's the case, do the rosewood treatment. At first, apply lemon oil on the whole wood and don't be stingy with it. After that, let the neck rest and the oil permeate. I usually wait 30 minutes. If the fretboard is dry again, I repeat this treatment until there's some oil not permeated. Now I do the rubbing part and clean each fret separately. Be sure to regularly change the part of your cloth that you are rubbing with, because it gets dirty pretty soon. After that, I let the board rest yet again, because sometimes the wood takes too much oil and later gives it back. You don't want this to happen after you put the strings on your guitar, believe me. At the end, after taking care of possible returned oil, I just finish the fretboard off with my dry and clean cloth and continue setting it up. And that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed this guide and learned a little bit. Please let me know down in the comments how you take care of your instruments, or if you have any questions, suggestions or whatever. You can also leave a like or subscribe to my channel for more guitar related content. It sure helps me a lot. Thank you so much for watching and have a nice day.